Layla, what the hell were you thinking? Why did you take my car without asking me first?
Your car? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me. I know you took my Range Rover.
Oh, I didn't know you were talking about that car.
Are you kidding me? What other car would I be talking about?
You shouldn't be the one asking me, okay? That's James' job, seeing as he owns the car. I honestly don't get why you're tying yourself up to not over someone else's car.
What on earth are you talking about? That's my car. I bought it with my own money.
I know you're married to James and all, but I don't think that gives you the right to tell lies about him. Claiming you bought something just so you look good is not cool at all.
My God, are you calling me a liar? How dare you?
I'm just saying that you don't have to lie to me, okay? I'm your sister.
Well, are you? Let's be honest here, Layla. You've not really been sisterly to me, have you? I asked you to come here so you could assist me with my pregnancy. But all you've done these past few months is frustrate me and get on my nerves. I'm beginning to regret asking you over, I swear.
How can you say such a thing? What have you asked me to do that I haven't done, huh?
Everything. You've done nothing I asked you to do. I'm 38 and pregnant. You know, it's a high-risk pregnancy, which is why I asked you for your help. I can't focus on my job and chores and still be healthy for the baby. You knew all this when you agreed to come over, but you've done nothing. You left the house this morning without even doing the dishes. The washing machine has been filled up with dirty laundry for 3 days now. You do nothing in this house at all. Why then are you here if you won't help me out?
You know, I'm not a robot, right? I'm human too. I can keep working like some maid, but you'll sit around all day in your mansion doing nothing except watching movies on your laptop. Try washing your dishes yourself for a change.
And how can you say, do nothing every time you see an open laptop in front of me that's work? I'm always working. Just because my work is remote doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Remote work? On your bed? Oh my God, when does my sister become such a comedian? How could you expect me to believe such an obvious lie?
Tell me something, Layla. Why did you change so suddenly? You were not like this before. You used to be so helpful and kind. All of a sudden, you became so arrogant, and talking to you was like trying to pull out my teeth. If you don't want to be with me anymore, why then are you still here? Leave if you can't bear to stay with me anymore. Leave, Layla.
No, Mia. I'm not going anywhere.
James, where are you? I just woke up to find out that you and Layla are not home. Did you guys go out?
Yeah, I had to drive Layla somewhere. We'll be back soon though.
What do you mean? You were supposed to drive me to the hospital this morning for my appointment. Why would you drive Layla instead?
She's going to see a client, okay? This is an important business deal for her. We can't afford to let her lose it.
What? So that takes priority over our child's well-being? What the hell are you doing, James? How could you prioritize my sister over me?
You need to see the big picture here, Mia. I'm doing this for your own good. You need Layla, you know that. Once you give birth, she has to be here to help take care of the baby. I know in the past, we might have hired maids to do the jobs that really should have been done by family. But did that work out? No, that's why we need Layla here with us. And for her to stay, we need to keep her happy. The deal this client is bringing will make her very happy. So don't get in the way of that.
My God. So what about me? I'm the one having the baby. I'm the one that needs help. I'm the reason she's here. How on earth is she the one getting your help?
You know, you have no right to do all this, right?
What?
That's correct. She's mad at you after the way you spoke to her the other day. Just because she drove the car out, she's really pissed, and I'm trying to calm her down.
Now that you mention it, why did you tell her the car isn't mine? Why would you lie to her that it was yours?
Why are you changing the topic? You don't have to be so rude, you know. You know what? I got to get out of here.
No, you don't. You get back here and drive me to the hospital. Mia doesn't need you at all. I do. And tell me, why on earth can she use a bus like everyone else? James? Answer me. James! What the hell is going on, James? I just saw Layla's WhatsApp status. You both are at a party? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're just trying to unwind a little, you know. It's been a tough week.
Unwind in each other's arms? Are you for real? I saw the videos, James. You and Layla were dancing flirtatiously. I saw your arms around her waist while she had hers around your neck. Your faces were so close and you could have been kissing. Tell me, in what country do people unwind like that?
I'm sure it's the angle of the camera, that's all. You probably just misunderstood. I'm certain.
Huh? Misunderstood?
Well, let me tell you what you need to understand.
I understand that I've been having severe abdominal pains for hours now. I understand that I've been calling you endlessly for 2 whole hours. I also understand that you've been ignoring my calls because you couldn't get your hands off my sister.
What is all this? Is this an attack or what? So because I'm married to you, I don't deserve a life? Do you think I just don't deserve to have fun and enjoy myself? Ever since you got pregnant, everything's been about you. What's wrong with wanting to be away from you for a few hours, huh? What's wrong with me going to a party with my sister-in-law?
Really? You see nothing wrong in what you're doing?
Wrong? Layla's 23 and she wants to have a good time as well. Did I make some sort of mistake in taking her along? Made the choice to take her out, so chill. You need to learn how to relax and have a little fun, okay? Stop overthinking things. It's not good for you or the baby.
You can't really be saying all these to me, James. Are you drunk? You really don't mean these things, do you?
Well, of course I do. Sometimes you just scare me the way you behave. Our wedding is in a month and you're pregnant. But that's not a reason for you to be so stuck up now, is it? You're not the only pregnant woman in the world, okay? You're not the first nor the last to have a baby. So what's all the fuss about? It's either one complaint or the other and I'm sick of it. Your constant whining has given me a mental breakdown and I just have to unwind before I lose my marbles. So yeah, I just want to have some fun. Now leave me alone. Mia, what's the meaning of this? Layla and I just returned from the party to find the house empty. Where are you?
I'm at a friend's place. I won't come home for the next 3 days. I have to be somewhere close by for my appointments. And I've seen you'll always disappoint me.
What? Why didn't you at least say something?
Would that have changed anything? I told you I was suffering abdominal pains yesterday, but you ignored me and called me selfish. Your wife and your unborn baby could have been killed last night, just because you refused to be there for them and chose to spend more time with my sister.
So what exactly are you saying? I know you're not there, so you can be close to the hospital.
You're right. I need space from the two of you. I need to think things through. I'm beginning to suspect that there is something going on between you and Layla. You spend way too much time together for my comfort, and the amount of joy both of you derive from frustrating me is also a red flag.
Come on. What is this, baby? Your pregnancy hormones are acting up, okay? None of what you're thinking is real. It's all in your head. There's nothing going on between Layla and I.
That's not enough for me to believe you. Our discussions these past few days have only shown me what you really think about me. And it's heartbreaking. First, you refused to take me to my doctor's appointment so you could drive Layla to see her client. Then you refused to take me to the hospital when I was sick because you wanted to party with Layla. You've been lying to her about the things I bought. Why are you going to such lengths, huh? Are you trying to impress her? Or what?
Impress her? Have you lost your mind? Why would I want anything to do with Layla? You and I are having a baby together. We'll be married within a couple of weeks. Tell me, why would I do something as outrageous as having an affair with your sister?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
You know what? I'm done with this conversation. You need to come home now, Layla, and I have a surprise for you.
I'm not interested. You both should surprise each other. Is that all you've been doing to me these past few months?
Relax. It's a beautiful surprise, I promise. Also, Layla has promised to turn a new leaf and to be a better sister to you. You see, your home is ready to welcome you back.
Well, we'll see about that in 3 days' time. I still need time to clear my head. You mess with my mental health too much. And I need it on point before the baby comes. So, I'll remain here for the next couple of days. James, I can't believe you'd be so despicable. I'm disgusted by you and Layla. I never want to see either of you again. Both of your things are in the garage now. You can grab them whenever I'm not home. Because if I so much as set my eyes on you guys, I swear I'll be filing a restraining order on you two.
Oh my god! Guess someone didn't like her surprise. Honestly, I don't get why you're so mad about me. It's not like this isn't your fault.
What? Are you for real? How on earth is any of this my fault? I returned from my friend's place only for you and Layla to tell me that you're dating and want nothing more to do with me. That was the stupid surprise you both had for me? Are you insane?
You see, this is your problem. You always blame others and never take responsibility. What happened is all your fault. Layla and I asked you to come home, didn't we? You refused. You forced us to stay alone together for 3 whole days and nights. Why are you shocked that we've fallen in love?
Huh? You mean to tell me that you guys just fell in love in 3 days? That's a big lie. Do you think I'm a fool or what? You've been cheating on me for a long time now, and you're only just choosing to be open about it. You've been acting favorably to Layla at my expense for way too long, and now it makes sense. You have no shame, James. Sleeping with my sister and ignoring me while I'm pregnant with your child?
You do know that I don't have to engage in all these talks with you, right? I've broken up with you, so even replying to these texts is a courtesy. What were you even expecting? I can't be with a fat 38-year-old woman. Ever since you got pregnant, you've more than tripled in size. So are you going for a world record or what? If you look this bad at 38, then how will you be at 50? I shudder to even think about it because it's a scary thought.
My God. James, How can he say such mean things to me?
Am I lying? Let's be honest here, okay? Your biological clock is running out, and I don't think you'd be able to have more kids. So, you see, why do I need a younger woman in my life? If I keep on considering your feelings, my lineage will die with me and there will be no one to continue my legacy. I can't have that now, can I?
So this is the reason that of all women in the world, you chose my sister? You know how much this would hurt me, yet you didn't care. I can't believe you'd be this cruel. Didn't you even, for one moment, think about how this would affect our baby? When did you change so much, James?
See, no need to cry over spilled milk. You and I were never meant to be, and that's clear as day. Now I've accepted that, and I've moved on with my life. You need to do the same.
So you're just gonna let everything go down the drain like that? We've been together for years. You're willing to throw it all away?
What language must I speak before you understand what I'm saying? Stop with all the stupid questions and leave me the hell alone. Mia? What did you do? How dare you try to catfish me? What were you thinking?
What are you talking about? You've not spoken to me in 3 months, and you suddenly burst into my DMs, guns blazing, and accusing me of catfishing you? Are you even concerned about your child? Do you know I've given birth? It's a girl.
Don't change the subject. Tell me, what exactly did you do to the credit card of our joint account? I've been unable to access any of the money in it.
The credit card? Why do you even have it?
I took it with me when we broke up. Now answer me.
That's a lie. You stole it 2 weeks ago when I was at the hospital. I know that because I watched CCTV footage of you sneaking into the house and taking it. Well, you should have just asked me nicely and I would have just told you not to bother yourself because there's absolutely nothing here. I froze the account.
What? That's our money. Why would you do that?
Please. That's my money. You never contributed a dime to what was in that account. You did contribute to spending it, though. A friend of mine connected me to the bank manager, and when I explained my predicament, they froze it. At first, I was scared I would have to go to the bank in my condition, but thanks to my friend, I could do it all over the phone and the manager handled the rest. Besides the explanation, I also tabled evidence to them and told them why they had to freeze it.
Wow, you're really wicked, you know? You'd rather lose your money than let me have any of it.
Lose it? Oh no. I'll get it all back, including the ones you stole from me. All that money you've been taking from the joint account and spending to impress Kate? You'll pay back every cent. And if you refuse, I won't hesitate to take you to court. That money is coming out of you one way or another.
What exactly is this, huh? Do you think you scare or intimidate me? You froze the account, so what? You'll take me to court, so what? You expect me to tremble from fear as a result? I can tell you really don't know anything about your sister. Well, let me educate you. She's rich and she loves me. I'm beyond certain she'll clear out the debts for me.
You'll learn. No worries. You'll get the shock of your life soon.
You're just jealous. And don't have to keep up with this. Goodbye, fatty.
I regret dedicating all those years of my life to you. I regret investing myself and thinking you and I could make something wonderful. Go on and be with Layla. I no longer care. As far as I'm concerned, you don't exist in my world anymore.
What kind of big sister are you? You saw me walking into a pet and said nothing? Why didn't you tell me that your good-for-nothing fiancé was broke?
Was I supposed to? Was the fact that he was my fiancé not enough to deter you? What more could I have said to change your mind?
This is not funny, okay? He lied to me. He told me that he was the one that was putting all your bills. He said he bought the Range Rover and he paid for the house. How was I supposed to know that everything that came out of his mouth was a lie?
Well, he's an adulterer. Shouldn't that be the first getaway?
Stop laughing, okay? This is your fault as much as his. I assumed you were the jobless one because you were always at home with your head buried in your laptop. And since he was always going out, I thought he was going to work only for me to find out that he's been going to parties and having fun. And for some reason, he expects me to sponsor it all for him? Why would you choose to be with such a big baby?
Believe me, I asked myself that to this very day. Thank you, though, for making me see the error of such a foolish decision and taking him from my hands before the disastrous decision of walking down the aisle to meet him. Ugh, my dearest little sister saved my life.
Hold on, are you mocking me right now? Like, are you for real?
Believe me, I want to do so much more. The fact that you're my sister is what's stopping me. So, you better return to your broke and cheating boyfriend before I lose my temper and pour it all out on you.
Huh? Boyfriend? Hell no, I've dumped him. I want nothing more to do with him. You know what? You can have him back. He's all yours. Continue with your wedding as planned and pretend I didn't come in between you. I'm done.
Do not text me again, Layla. Or I swear you won't like what I do to you. Try it. Send even a letter. I dare you.
Mia, can we talk?
I don't want to talk to you.
Please, you have to. I've had time to think about my decisions. And I realized that I hurt you really bad. And I'm really sorry about that.
Time to think? When did you get the time? After Layla dumped you, huh? You think I didn't know about that?
We broke up, Mia, but it's a good thing, isn't it? We can be together again as a family. Me, you, and our son.
Huh? Our son? My God. You even know the sex of our baby? Even after I told you? It's a girl.
Oh well, I knew that it was just some simple mistake. And I'm sorry it won't happen again. I just want to be in my baby's life. Please, don't keep her away from me.
You don't have a baby, James. You made sure of that when you abandoned us so you could be with my sister.
That was a grievous mistake, and I'm sorry. It was a moment of weakness and I got carried away. First, there was your pregnancy and then your cravings. And then Layla was always on my neck, and I fell stupidly. I know there's nothing I can say that will make it right.
You're right. Nothing you say will make it right. So stop talking and get the hell out of my DM. You're only crawling back to me because Layla dumped you. Why would I want anything to do with her leftovers?
She deceived me, Mia. I thought she had a job, but I was wrong. Her expensive lifestyle was funded by rich men who she saw regularly. She was cheating on me over and over again. Now I realize that those other times I drove her to meet a client. She lied to me that it was a business deal. I drove her to a hotel to see another man. She made me wait in the car while she went in to meet him. I've been so foolish and stupid. Mia, I was played.
Honestly, I don't get why you're telling me all this. I'm not interested in your sappy love story. Did she break your heart? Well, get in line. You broke my heart too. But do you see me coming to cry about it? You abandoned me. Abandoned our baby. You even tried to steal my money and leave us stranded. That's the definition of heartbreak. But did I come to bugger you? No. You made it clear that you didn't care how your actions affected me. So I'm telling you now that I don't care about how they affect you or everything that is happening to you. It's called karma. So just endure it and get comfortable because it's gonna be a long and bumpy ride.
No! You can't leave me like this. I'll be 39 soon. I have to start a family now or I'll spend my old age alone. I need something in my life that will be stable and meaningful. That's what you bring into my life, Mia. Stability and meaning.
Well, you bring chaos into mine. I want nothing more to do with you, James. You're not just a cheat. You're a deadbeat and a thief. The best decision you ever made for me was choosing to break up with me. Thank you. I'm not going to talk about this again.
Okay, fine. I'll leave you alone. But then, for old time's sake, could you at least overlook the money I owe you just for now? The one I took from our joint account to impress Layla? You know how ridiculously little I earn and paying $30,000 would take months from me. I can't afford that kind of hit right now.
You should have thought of that before stealing my money. I don't care how you do it. You're paying me back every cent of it. You're not escaping that. James, what were you thinking? Can you see how you only made a fool of yourself? Now that you've given me all the ammunition, I need to revoke your parental rights. And believe me, I'll do that.
What? You can't be serious. I want to be with my daughter as well.
That's not going to happen anymore. Kidnapping little girls doesn't get you favors from their mother or the law. You and I were having an argument in my house. And instead of being civilized, you chose to be barbaric. You ran into my baby's nursery and grabbed her from the crib, then ran out of the house. Can you imagine how terrified I was the entire time? All my mind could do was picture scenarios of various things that could have happened to my little girl. You put her in danger, and I'll never forgive you for that. If you hadn't involved the police immediately, they would have not found you at your friend's place where you were squatting. And I shudder to think of where you could have taken my baby.
Well, can you blame me? I thought that taking her would make you come back to me. I just want to be with you and her. Why is that so hard for you to accept now?
First thing tomorrow, I'm filing a restraining order against you. You'll never come within even 10 meters of me and my child. Or I swear, I'll make sure you rot in jail. You're lucky I'm not pressing charges as it is. Don't push that luck.
Come on, Mia. Please, you have to forgive me. I love you more now than I ever have. I love my baby. I don't know what I'd do without you two in my life.
You keep talking about your baby, your daughter. Do you even know her name?
Come on, Mia.
What is her name? You've been following my social media activities. I posted her name there multiple times. What is it?
Mia,
See? You don't even know your daughter's name. You don't care, do you? You never did. You don't love me, just as you never loved our daughter. You're coming back to me because you're broke and need a financial cushion. I'm not that person anymore, James. The days when you used me and made a fool of me are long gone. I deserve so much better, and the first step to getting that is with you out of my life. You don't belong with me or with my child. So you better stay away from us, because I'll make sure restraining orders covers chats and texts as well. If you so much as send me even a word, you'll pay for it in court. I'll make sure of that. Now, goodbye.
Wait, Mia. You can't just cut things off like that. We still have a lot to talk about. Mia, come back to me. Mia!
James's bills kept rising because he refused to honor the restraining order against him. He was fined heavily and added to what he already owed me. He continued paying debt for years after we had broken up and gone our separate ways. Layla had it worse, though. She conned a rich and powerful man who was high-ranking official in the government. The man used all the resources at his disposal to go after her. She was arrested and sentenced to prison. As for me, I have never been happier. What happened to me was terrible, and it was a pain no one should ever go through. But after a while, I was glad I did, because it showed me the true colors of those who were closest to me. And I saw them for who they are. I'm sure that was what saved me from the future heartbreaks they would have given me. My daughter and I lived together and were inseparable. My remote jobs allowed me to spend quality time with her, and I love our bonding moments. Life is just great.